The 5 most expensive cruise ship disasters. Oh my days, there's such a variety here. But chat, lock it in. 5 most expensive cruise ship disasters from the underworld. I think we've actually reacted to one of his videos before. Or I think we were gonna, but then we never. But, more of the story, lock it in. I don't want an holiday right now. I do, but I don't right now. I do. I want a sweet.
Save up to 25% on 2026 travel with G-Adventure's Great
Bro, I want
Adventure
to see a
Sale.
line.
You choose the trip.
From a massive cruise ship hitting a rock in shallow water and tipping over for the
I'm
world
sure we have
to
watched this
see,
guy before actually.
to a fire on board a ship off the coast of New Jersey that forced hundreds of passengers to jump overboard. Here are 5 of the most expensive cruise ship disasters in history.
Titanic has surely got to be on here, right?
Carnival Splendor is a cruise ship run by the Carnival Cruise Line.
Surely
On
got to be on
November
here,
8th,
right?
2010, it ran into some serious problems. On the second
Yes.
day of a cruise from it ran into some
By the way, see the see, it doesn't look it right, but you see the size of this thing. Holy shit, bro! Where I work, right? I work with boats. I've seen aircraft carriers and that, right? Bro, this shit is fucking massive. Honestly, it doesn't look it right. These look like normal forklifts. They're not. See this shit here, just this little bit alone. That shit's probably the height of like 5 of me. And I'm like, it's 5'11". Probably more than that actually. It's about the height of like 5 of me. Let's just say 5 foot, right? 25 feet tall. I might be wrong. It might be a bit less than that. This is maybe about 20 feet tall. That's that. That's like minuscule compared to that. Even these boats here, probably for like 15 people each. I can imagine so.
serious problems. On the second day of a cruise from Long Beach to the Mexican Riviera, there was a catastrophic failure. One of the diesel generators started a fire in the engine room.
This shit looks fucking confusing as, bro. Imagine working in here.
Which is really not the ideal place to have a fire. The fire soon spread to the electrical cables, and the entire ship lost power.
Okay,
In the olden days, when ships still needed sails, not having electricity wasn't an issue. But for modern cruise ships, it's kind of a big
Look at me tugboat carrying out here, bro. Doing God's work, bro.
problem. The fire was soon put out, and nobody was injured, but the damage had been done. The ship, which had 4,500 people
Bro, this fucker down here is what?
on it, was just stuck in the water
What the fuck is this?
without electricity.
This fucking boat back here is bigger. Why does it do it?
There was no way to restore power to the engines, so the ship had to be towed by a tugboat back to California.
Tugboat
Since there
looking
was
strong
also
as
no
fuck.
power for air conditioning or refrigeration,
How the fuck is that thing pulling it? I want to know why. I don't know how.
passengers
I
of
feel
this
like it's been
ill-fated cruise
impossible.
had to be fed some other way. The Navy landed helicopters on the ship and handed
W.
out rations. I think the military getting involved is a sign that your cruise is not doing so great.
Yeah,
All
you might think so.
passengers had to be refunded for ticket and travel expenses. And they also got a voucher for a free cruise. I wonder how many of them actually took it, considering how well their last cruise went.
I would be
The
taking
whole
that shit,
incident
bro.
was rumored to have
What's the
cost
chance of it
Carnival 100 million.
Huh? Yeah, I'd be taking that cruise ship 100%, bro. Shit, no way it happens again. But $100 million. I swear these things are like $2 billion each. So it's more than that, actually. Probably is. I might be wrong though.
But fires are not the only potential danger for cruise ships. On January 13th, 2012,
You also got to remember, right? See, like one of these panels here. That's one room. One window of a room. That's it. There's fucking thousands.
The Italian cruise ship Costa Concordia learned that there are far more expensive ways to damage your boat out on the ocean. During a planned 7-day
I've never been on a cruise before.
The captain decided to take the ship a bit off course to sail closer to the island of Giglio. This turned out to be a fatal mistake.
Was that actually fatal,
ended up hitting an underwater rock that caused it to capsize and
How big was that fucking rock?
partially sink right off the coast. There was an intensive 6-hour
Imagine being in your room and you just get flung against the wall.
rescue that brought nearly everyone ashore.
Nearly?
But 33 people did end up dying in this tragic incident.
Holy shit.
So how does such a catastrophic failure
What's
happen,
this?
despite all the technology that ships have now?
I mean, look at this.
Well, an investigation blamed the crew, particularly the captain Francesco Schettino, for steering off course. He also left the ship at the first sign of danger, abandoning everyone else on board. He was later
Isn't a captain meant to go down with his ship? This fucker's a pussy. This ain't no captain.
found guilty of manslaughter and was sentenced to 16 years in prison.
Only 16. He killed 30 people.
And the parent company Carnival did not face any criminal charges themselves.
Yeah, they would. They
The
shouldn't
ship
have.
was declared to be a constructive total loss by the cruise line's insurance company.
So, how much did it cost?
The subsequent salvaging was one of the biggest maritime salvage operations in history. Costa Concordia was refloated by welding
Look how rusty that shit got. Holy shit.
flotation tanks to its sides. Then it was towed 200 miles back to its home port of Genoa so it could be scrapped. The whole process took 5 years.
Holy
The total
bro.
cost of the deadly
We're about to hear it.
disaster, including compensation for the victims, refloating, towing, salvaging, and scrapping, is estimated to have cost approximately $2
They would have costed the amount of money to build that and to destroy it. And get rid of it.
billion.
Holy shit. I wonder how much compensation the people that, like, see the families of guys that passed away on the boat. I wonder how much compensation they get. Oh shit. How much do you reckon it is? Because I reckon it will be some like pushy shit like 25 grand or something. When they're giving 2 billion away. They probably would have made money back on the scrapping though, would they not?
Formerly known as Carnival Triumph, has had some less than triumphant moments in its history. In 2013, the cruise ship had a fire in the aft engine.
Fucking hell. Imagine going on your cruise, right, and all you see is this at the back here. Isn't that meant to happen?
It was put out automatically by the fire extinguisher system, and nobody was injured. But, just like with the Splendor a few years prior, all power was lost. To make things even worse, raw sewage began to back up on the passenger deck areas. Not only did this smell incredibly bad, but it was a pretty big health hazard. It also caused the media to name this whole event the Poop Cruise.
Okay, that's a really fucking shit name. Could you have no gave it like a better name? Like, fucker, come on. The Poop Cruise. Can we get a bit more creative? Like the shit. That would have been 10. That's not a lot. The Poop Crew. Instead of the Poop Crew, why don't we just do the Poop Cruise? Why don't we just do the shit? That's 10 times better. And it's so simple.
It's things like this that make you question the saying, no such thing as bad press. Tugboats were originally going to tow the ship to the Mexican port of Progreso. But ocean currents carried Carnival Sunrise so far north that she ended up docking in Alabama instead. After this, Carnival realized that they had an engine fire problem that they needed to fix. They announced a huge, sweeping, fleet-wide review of all of their ships. They put in backup generators on every ship.
Is this not the same type of ship that was the one on the Star, or is it a bit different?
Something which maybe should have already been there.
Looks the exact same.
A huge string of voyages had to be cancelled while they did this. And this wasn't even the end of the ship's problems.
Oh,
While it was
fuck off.
docked in Alabama getting repaired,
I want to know what's under the ship. How deep is that shit?
unusually strong winds caused it to break free from her moorings and hit another ship. It collided with the United States Army Corps of Engineers vessel Dredgewheeler. This created a 20-foot gash on the stern. The wind also caused a guard shack on the dock to collapse. One of the people inside the guard shack sat...
No, what I mean by what's under it is, see the bit down here? Apparently it's meant to be fucking huge, but from what I've seen, they're not actually that big. They're big, but they're not as big as they seem to be.
Lost their life in this incident, while the other was able to be rescued. All of this and more caused the repairs of the ship to be delayed even further. In the end, the entire disaster cost Carnival...
What are we guessing? I'm going to say 2.3 billion.
$80 million.
Okay, I was completely fucking off. 80 million.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Oh, you lost me. I can't imagine shit, mate. Oh, can I press skip? No, I can't.
The cruise ship MTS Oceanos was a French-built ship that sailed for many years before a tragic...
It's quite a small one, is it no? Quite a small wee thing.
Final voyage in 1991.
Oh, obviously still quite a big ship. It's just small compared to the other ones.
The captain, Yanis Avranas, had been a seaman for 30 years.
Imagine this being your only view of a ship that size. You will not be able to fucking know anything.
Which seems like it would be a good sign. With a real veteran at
what is this shit paint job down here? Huh? I could do better than that. I could do better with my eyes closed.
How bad could things really get?
And the windows and all, they're fucking pish.
Oceanos ran into a serious storm. It created such bad conditions on board that waiters couldn't even carry food to people's tables. As the night progressed,
I'd be raging.
The storm got
Where
worse.
the fuck is my food?
A series of freak waves slammed into the ship, and the Oceanos began to take on water. Soon after that, they lost power, and the engine room was quickly flooded. Oceanos ended up adrift and at the mercy of the ocean.
Does that say? Nah, fuck knows.
No alarm or announcement of any kind had been made to the passengers up to this point.
Yo, so what are we doing? We plan on killing them all and just running, doing the same what the other captain did? Maybe?
Eventually, some of them started to wonder what was going on, so they went up to the bridge. There, they found absolutely nobody, which could not have been a fun realization.
What?
One of the entertainers on board used the radio to broadcast a distress call until someone answered.
So they all left. I was joking, but apparently they did.
Lifeboats were sent, and everyone was rescued.
Okay, thank fuck.
There is an entire website dedicated solely to this event.
So what? The captain and that, and like fucking all that, just gone. Gone.
Called oceanosinking.com. It was created by Moss Hills, one of the entertainers who helped lead the rescue effort. It is unknown why he maintains this website, which includes various details and first-hand accounts of the sinking.
Yo, look how fucking rough that shit is, bro. That shit's getting plummeled by the waves.
The SS Morro Castle was a luxurious ocean liner built in 1930.
1930, it's an old ass ship we're talking about here. Old ass ship.
The ship was known for its popularity.
To the point where they actually still dangled the fucking boats off the side. I know they still do it, but it's like more like in here now.
Even during the Great Depression. On the night of September 5th,
1934, the Titanic. Definitely isn't though.
1934, things took a turn for the worse when the ship caught fire and ran aground while traveling from Cuba to New York. 137 passengers and crew members died in this tragedy. The day before the disaster, the captain suddenly and unexpectedly died.
It's crazy to think of it, right? That, to the Titanic, at the time it was obviously the biggest ship in the world, right? First time ever getting used. There's millionaires and that on this ship. Fucking luxurious people, royal people, this and that. Massive, massive individuals. I'm talking like fucking worth and like, you know, kind of rank wise. And like, there is loads of people on this ship. They're all expecting luxury. They're all expecting this. They're all expecting fucking brilliant experience. They're just driving. All of them end up dead. Every single one. Meant to be the ship of being indestructible. And that shit goes crashing into an iceberg.
For unrelated reasons.
Generally is terrible.
It seems as though the ship was cursed from this point.
I mean, fucking countless people on that ship could have done so much good for the world. But yeah, tragic.
Around 2:50 a.m., fire was detected in the storage locker. The fire quickly spread and engulfed the entire
What's
ship.
on the floor? It's water. Is that just water?
In 2018, we were lucky enough to win on the Euro Millions raffle. And this time, we were lucky enough to win on the lotto, 5 numbers and a bonus ball.
Yo, can we skip this? I wanna... Lotteries are literally just civilized gambling. What's this depressing ass music? Yeah, we ain't all about that, bro. We ain't all about that, but fucking...
For whatever reason, rescue from the Coast Guard was
joyful,
slow to arrive.
preferably.
Passengers and crew members soon found themselves in a situation where the deck was almost too hot to stand on. And the smoke made breathing difficult. They either had to brave those conditions or jump overboard. The issue with that was the water was incredibly choppy, and swimming was near impossible.
So, death or death? Maybe death and then death.
Of the 12 lifeboats on board the ship, only 6 were launched. It is unknown why the others were not used, as there was enough room for everybody to use them. Eventually, rescue boats did arrive, and they managed to save the
British
majority
police,
of people
no? Because that's... Oh, it's French, I think.
on board. The burnt-out shell of the SS Morro Castle eventually ran aground off Asbury Park, New Jersey. Despite a lengthy investigation...
That shit is literally fucking either that's because of the rust, or that shit is just straight ash. Generally.
Into the cause of the fire,
or just heat.
One was never determined. The ship was declared a total loss.
Well, yeah.
The estimated cost for this disaster was
I reckon it's actually going to be cheap. I reckon it's going to be somewhere around 20 million because it was back in 1930.
over $4 million.
Exactly what I was meant. It's no, well, obviously that's no fucking cheap, but compared to the other ones, it's pretty cheap. Number 1. Burger King foot lettuce.
The Titanic is by far the
Okay, we could have seen this one coming.
most famous cruise ship disaster. Nobody's going to make a blockbuster movie about Carnival Sunrise, for instance. Unlike the other entries on this
Who says I won't?
list, the Titanic...
That's just wood, by the way. That's just fucking wood. That shit is not holding fuck all. That mate. That shit is not.
Titanic was a truly unique ship for its time. When it was built, it was the largest ship in the world.
Yep. You can see that.
It required 600 tons of coal per day to operate.
600 tons. Fucker, where are you getting this shit? Where is it being stored?
It took 176 people just to shovel the coal to keep the thing moving.
176. There goes half the fucking passengers you're able to get on it. Holy shit. Half the passengers you're able to get on it, gone. The other half are fucking coal people.
On April 15th, 1912,
Okay,
it struck an iceberg and began to sink, slowly taking
from the front
on water for over 2
then it snapped.
hours before finally disappearing into the ocean below. The majority of those...
They found the Titanic underground, yeah. I can't remember if it was a different ship they couldn't find, but I swear they found the Titanic, yeah. Oh yeah, they fucking have. This is a photo yet. Dipshit.
Result of the sinking or from the freezing temperatures of the ocean water. Ironically, there was a lifeboat emergency drill scheduled to happen on board the Titanic on the exact same day that it ended up hitting the iceberg. It still isn't known why the captain ended up canceling the drill. It's
okay. Why would he purposely hit an iceberg though and kill himself? Maybe he was a commoner at the time. Maybe he was a commoner at the time and he hated large, like, ritual.
Thought that if the drill had actually taken place, more people would have survived.
How many people did survive?
Disasters, we have learned better ways to build ships.
No, how many people did survive? Hold on, let me see. How many people did survive? How many... Okay, that's all in capitals. How many people survived the Titanic? It was like listening to me. Total of its total 2,240. So 176 of that were just people that worked for coal, or the coal would run the place. That's just for the engine. That's not including crew, captains, or anything else. That's just people that put the coal in. Passengers and the crew. Only 706 people survived the sinking of the Titanic. Says History.com, after the Titanic hit the iceberg, there was a largely disorganized and hazardous evacuation. Some lifeboats were not used to full capacity, and procedures for boarding were not orderly. Well, to be fair, it would make sense considering what's going on. The fucking boat snapped in half. Genuinely, into two pieces.
And what to do to avoid making the same mistake twice.
Imagine how big those fucking engines have got to be on these things. Holy shit, they're huge.
There won't be any more major disasters at sea in our lifetime. If you enjoyed this video,
I can actually probably predict that there probably will be, knowing what's going on right now. And I'm not meaning about fucking, oh, I've hit a rock or I've hit an iceberg. I might crash. Nah, you're going to get a missile through your fucking engines. What's going to happen from the USA?
Just like it, be
Fuck
sure to
off.
Click the link on screen now.
Genuinely.
That, thanks for watching. We'll
We're going to take Greenland. Honestly, see nowadays, right? You see all these people, we're going to take Greenland, right? Because we didn't want Russia or China to take it just in case. They're neighbouring countries of Russia, first of all, right? Makes no sense. China, maybe, but China's been quiet this entire time. Two, you go into these TikToks, right? And they're like, we're going to take Greenland. And then, like, fucking, then it'll be like the NATO edit or something, right? And some fucking Americans in the comments going, bro, America's gonna slam NATO. Without NATO, without America, NATO's nothing. Fucker, you're genuinely you're killing your country is wiping out countries for the sake of it at this point. Why are you flexing that? My country's going to war with NATO? Oh, our country will beat it. It will kill 22 million people. Why is that a flex? Bro, shut up. My country's going to go to war. Our country's so powerful. It will wipe out your entire army and kill your 2 million soldiers. It will kill your 2 million... Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not going to sit here... Yes. Bro, I'm not going to sit here and say America's not number one. America is number one, right? See, presidents, fucking damn near zero is damn near nothing. Honestly, you're damn near maybe 1,000. Gotta make a new fucking ranking for Donald Trump. This guy's brain dead. He's done some good things. He's done some good things, right? But he's done some bad things. He's done some bad things as well. I mean, fucking the UK's gone. The UK's fucking president. Shit. Oh my days, it's so bad. So bad. Fucking government's terrible over here. Listen, everyone's fucking good. But come on. You can't sit on a TikTok and go, yes, my country's gonna wipe out all your countries. Okay, mate. Weird flex. You're fucking... Who are you? Hitler? No, you fuck... Like, what? My country's gonna take out all your countries because you are fighting against us for rights. What? You're acting like fucking... You're acting like your country taking Greenland is the right thing. It's not. Just cause fucking... What? What was the big fucking fuss about it? Well, Russia going after Ukraine, happening for years now. China, I don't fucking know what China's doing. And America's like, I'm going to take Greenland for safety of my country. I want Canada as well. I'll be dead ass. You're just greedy. Just generally greedy. Fuck off. Oh, I got sidetracked. So sidetracked. Right. W video. Sorry for my rant, guys.